This is my new private island, but it's kind of empty, so today I'm going to be filling it with every single automatic farm I could ever need in my hardcore world. I start off with some of the easier farms like carrots and iron, but as the video goes on, the farms get more and more complex. Okay, wait, where do I even start with a project like this? I have this entire island to fill up with farms. Well, I'm always starving, so maybe I should make some food farms. Let's go see if I have any crops that I can plant. And yes, I finally moved things into my mansion. I know you guys were pretty upset about that. Whoa, that is a lot of seeds. So I guess I can start off with some of the basic farms like wheat, carrots, and potatoes because I really like food. And I think I'm going to use some quartz to build a lot of these farms and some spruce wood. I'll just throw all that in my shulker. And I think I'm also going to use some white stained glass. That should do the trick. Wait a minute, where's my netherite hoe? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, I just realized I forgot to cut down all these trees. Dang it, man. Dang it. All right, it's fine. No big deal. Let me just go grab something. There's a flint and steel. I was getting a little worried there. How did I already catch myself on fire? What the heck? Oh my gosh, he's still here. Yeah, you're coming with me. There you go. Yep, that is the perfect new home. Okay, now we have somewhere to work with. I should probably terraform over here, but I'm not going to because we have a lot of farms to build. Man, I just realized I'm gonna need villagers for this farm. Wait, where did all my villagers go? Man, this is sad. This place used to be booming. I'm pretty sure that's the only survivor right there. Okay, forget it. I'm just gonna go build a villager breeder. I'm pretty sure I made the farm correctly because now we have some adult villagers. And if I come down here and press this button, we should get a minecart that should pick one of them up. Oh my, why did it pick up the baby? Why? Why did that have to happen? All right, I'm just going to send him over this way. Hopefully we get an adult villager this time. And now I just got to bring you all the way over to my crop farm. All right, now that I've got this thing filled with villagers, I think the farm should work. Okay, it looks like this guy's farming. So hopefully he'll bring his crops over to this villager and drop them in this hopper minecart, which then should lead into this chest. And all they have so far is dirt. You guys aren't being really productive, are you? I'm pretty sure their inventories are gonna have to fill up with crops before they can drop any in these chests. But I know that this one little chest is not enough to hold for these farms. And I think I have hoppers in here somewhere. All right, now we have a better storage system so we can hold a ton of crops. So the first farm is complete. Well, actually, I technically built 2 farms already, but we have a lot more to build. I mean, look at this whole island. We have to fill this whole thing up with farms. But now that we have basic crops out of the way, I think we should move on to one of the next resources that we usually need. Yeah, it's leather. I think it would be really beneficial to build a cow farm because I'm always needing leather for item frames and bookshelves and stuff like that. And I still don't have a cow farm. Honestly, I don't think I've ever built a cow farm in Minecraft. I usually just get a big pen and breed a bunch of cows together. Yeah, I know this is really embarrassing. And for this next farm, I actually need lava buckets, which I got a ton of in the last episode. And there's also some redstone stuff I'm gonna need for this farm. And I even need 2 note blocks. All right, now that all the redstone stuff is taken care of, I can build the kill chamber, the best part of every farm. Now we just gotta ow, what the heck is going on? Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. I guess that's what happens when you put lava in your farm a little too early. Oh man, I actually don't know what I'm doing. And now I just gotta find some cows. All right, guys, come on. Welcome to your vacation home. Except you never get to leave. Yeah, sorry about that. I gotta say this farm is pretty good. And now I'm going to eat steak for the rest of the video. I have some really insane farms planned for later in this video that are going to produce me so much materials. Wait a second. Why don't I have a totem equipped? Let me go get one really quick. That is too dangerous. So now that I've gotten 3 basic farms out of the way, I'm gonna be building a mob grinder. I could always use more bones, arrows, and I guess rotten flesh. Nah, that's a lie. Rotten flesh is pretty disgusting. But for some reason, the villagers always want it. So let's build this mob farm to be able to get a few more resources. I think I'm going to put it right over here. First, I have to dig a giant pit where these guys are going to burn on campfires. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good time. And right inside of here is where the collection chamber is going to be. And I actually don't have any campfires. Let me go grab some. And I'm pretty sure to do campfires, we have to do something like this. There we go. And while we're here, I'm also going to grab some other redstone stuff that I'll need. All right, now that all of that is done, we should be able to start making the platforms for this thing. And now that all the platforms are complete, I can start adding in some redstone and some water buckets, because I need to add a lot of water into this farm. And now I should be able to start the redstone clock and the farm should dispense water. And now the last thing I need to do is just build a shell around this thing so that mobs can spawn. Man, that thing got really ugly. But that's besides the point. We got to move on to the next farm. So as you guys know, I do a lot of building large projects in this world. And one of the newer blocks I haven't added into my block palette just yet is mud bricks. So let's go ahead and build a mud generator. That way we can produce unlimited mud bricks for any builds we have in mind. And yes, I did decide to change the mob grinder to white concrete because honestly, I just hate stone bricks anymore. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is build a little piston system. And then over here, we're going to need a dispenser that can dispense the water bottles. So now if I place a block here, it should move. Oh, thank gosh, that worked. And now we can go ahead and build the rest of the generator. Okay, so I'm pretty sure now if we place a piece of dirt right here, that did not seem to work. Oh, there we go. So if I just keep spamming a bunch of dirt in here, it looks like we're getting a ton of mud. That way we can just go and harvest this, and then we have tons of mud to craft into mud bricks. Another block that I do a ton of building with is wool. And I'm gonna be honest, my wool farm looks absolutely terrible. Like, what is even going on here? This place is a mess. So I think I'm gonna rebuild my wool farm and make it even better. Since I've finished the sheep farm, I've already gotten so much wool, which is really going to help me out in future projects. But for now, we can start on the farm that I want to build next, which is a tree farm. Yeah, that is really going to help me out more with basically anything I want to build in this world. Honestly, I didn't even know automatic tree farms were possible in Minecraft. Does that make me a noob? Oh, I'm just realizing. I need slime and honey to make this farm, and I do not have very many of those things. So let me just make a slime farm. And a honey farm. But now that all that's done, I can get all the materials that I need to build this tree farm, which I have a feeling is going to be pretty difficult to build. And the crazy thing is, we still have so much space to fill farms in. So right here is the majority of the stuff that I'm going to need for this farm. I'm also going to need a ton of building blocks, which I'm probably going to use concrete for that. And I'll need some other things like detector rails and water buckets, but we can get those later. Now I need to figure out where the heck I want to build this farm, because I'm pretty sure tree farms take up a bit of space. And because this farm is going to be really gigantic, I'm going to give it a whole section of the island. I'm thinking right over here will be good. What do you think about that, Bert? All right, thanks for the input then. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to go a little crazy. So of course, first, this farm is going to start out with just a little bit of redstone. I'm going to pretend like I know what this means. And now we should be able to place some hoppers for the collection system. And we're also going to need some hoppers down here to put bone meal in. And then we need to place a little bit more redstone. And now I'm going to need a ton of these pistons to make a big contraption of where the slime and honey blocks are going to go. And then we just got to do another one of these on this side. Then I just need to build up a little tower so that the redstone signal stays with us. So if I flick this lever right here, this side should move. I think I did something right. All right, now let's finish up this farm. Now all I have to do is build the rest of the farm by adding in a place for the saplings to grow, the wood collection system, and a TNT duper to blow up the trees that grow. And now all I have to do is add some bone meal in here, which I can grab from the mob grinder we just built. I think it just has to go in there. And now we should be getting logs in no time. And after just a minute or so, we got about 2 stacks of logs. This thing is literally so OP. So the next few farms I decided to build were just necessary things everyone should have, like a massive pumpkin farm and of course a melon farm. And then I decided to recreate my super smelter, but in the best way possible. So my furnace system is kind of broken. Yeah, literally only half of it works. I have no idea why. So I'm gonna build a pretty insane version of this back on the island, which starts with a lot of hoppers and furnaces and more hoppers. Wait, I don't even have enough hoppers for this. We've built so many farms that I'm pretty sure I'm clean out of iron. And my iron farm, it's pretty bad since I decided to build it in this planet. Yeah, this completely messed up the spawn rates. So let me just fix that really quick. Hey buddy, you're gonna love what I have in store for you. Probably not. Okay, hopefully this works. There should be enough power to get these guys in there. Of course, it's gotta rain. And that should be all of them. Okay, well, at least the hard part of the farm is done now. And hopefully I have just enough hoppers to finish this iron farm. Because if I don't, we are in a bit of a pickle. And I also should probably build these guys a roof so that way they don't get struck by lightning. Look at them all peacefully sleeping in there. But hey, would you look at that? It is nighttime, which means we're gonna be able to get a zombie up here. Wait, let me go make sure I have a name tag. Ow, what the heck are you doing in my house, bro? But actually though, what should we name this zombie? Yeah, that seems like a pretty good name to me. All right, Mr. Zombie, I need you to follow me right up here. Dude, this spider's about to ruin my whole day. Wait a minute, why are there two of you? I'm sorry, I only need one of you. Let me just make him a quick little staircase. Right this way, Mr. Zombie. Oh, how did I just fall off of here? There we go. Now I just gotta trap him in there. And let me make sure to hit him with the name tag, because there's definitely been times where I forgot to do that. And now that all the hard parts are done, I just have to build the iron golem chamber up top. And to start this farm, I'm pretty sure that we just have to add a redstone torch right there. Now I think the clock is started, so hopefully this zombie is terrifying these villagers. And it sounds like we have our first iron golem up here, so we should be getting iron in this chest in no time. Okay, it's been a little bit over an hour, and we have a ton of iron ingots now. I'm honestly just gonna craft all of these into hoppers. And I seriously forgot how to craft hoppers for a second there. And that should be plenty of hoppers for the super smelter. Yeah, that's not even close to the amount that I'm gonna need for this smelter. I just went out and grabbed some Chipotle, and wow, that is a lot of iron. There's absolutely no way that we're gonna need more hoppers than this. Wow, that took a really long time. So now I'm pretty sure I just need to add some water buckets in here. And I'm also going to use a bunch of these pink carpets to cover up this redstone, because redstone is ugly and pink carpets are not. Now, hopefully I still have some coal from when I dug this gigantic pit. Yeah, I don't really know why I did that, but it did give me a ton of materials. And I really don't have that much coal left, but this will have to do. Man, I go through coal way too fast. So I just added some sand up here into this chest, and I'm pretty sure that now the super smelter is turned on and working. Okay, it actually looks like this thing is working. So I'm pretty sure now if we come up here, the glass should be coming into this chest. I'm going to pretend that that didn't just take me 6 hours and go to sleep instead. So all of the farms that I've built so far are to mass produce items, but this next farm is to mass produce axolotls. So I think for the design, I'm going to try to build this out of deep slate tiles because these look pretty awesome. And I'm pretty sure right down here, I'm going to have to add in another portal. And then if I just make sure to add some water buckets here, I'm pretty sure when the axolotls come down here, they'll head right into this portal, which will then send them to a little collection system I have set up in the nether. And now I just got to put a roof on this farm really quick. Oh, and by the way, the reason that this is able to work is because the axolotls will spawn in here and they'll head towards this drowned, which I need to give a name tag. That was really difficult to get in there, by the way. And then they'll go through the portal that'll send them to the nether. Wow, it's only been a few minutes and we already have 4 of these guys. That is one pretty cool farm. And now that I've added in tons of decorations, the island is complete. I've added in a ton of tropical palm trees and a bunch of flowers and plants all around the island, and I think it's starting to look incredible. There's actually a total of 13 farms here, and they turn out to be really OP. I genuinely don't think I'm gonna run out of materials for builds for a very long time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.